So I was able to secure this case for $40. This was $16 on Amazon. I secured this new power supply, which was a steal, for $40. RAM is doing really horrible right now. I scored this for only 40, which I feel like maybe 4 months ago I could probably get this for like $20. But it is new. It was sealed. I opened it up. I got a 7700X for 140, which isn't too bad, but I feel like I could have gotten it for 120. And I secured an SSD for $50, 1 terabyte. Honestly, I feel like I could go lower, but it was really local, so I was able to get it. And then this I'm happy about. I was able to get a motherboard for $80 and this sus looking ass package. It's a 3080 Ti. You can't tell right now, but I was able to get this for $360. I already tested it and it works. Overall, with everything included, I spent a total of $776. And right now I'm going to try to put everything together. I wish I had a backdrop, but maybe in the future I'll get one. And maybe I'll stop recording with my hands and maybe I'll have a stand so it's more stable and it's not so wobbly with me looking left and right. Oh shit, this wasn't coming off at first. I got so scared. Now let's install our SSD. And this is the SSD we got. I actually ended up getting 2 different ones. So one of them is actually the 990 Evo Plus, and then the other one is Inland. This one I got for 45. That one I got for 50. Kind of curious to see if this guy has any SSDs in here. Doesn't hurt to check. And it's still not. No SSDs, alright. Well, I mean, I guess that's fine, but low-key would be a score if I did get one. Like these sticks of RAM, they look very clean, to be honest. I don't know. But especially like the RGB part, and I feel like that's gonna appeal to a lot of people. That's 2. I just unboxed the cooler, and honestly, it looks pretty clean. I do have an extra infinity fan, which I could return back to Amazon, but I think these are infinity fans. So if it looks good with each other, honestly, might swap it out. This one isn't, but I mean, it's still RGB. It still looks nice. I just feel like it would look so clean with this, so I'll debate if I want to use this one or not. So I just installed the AM5 brackets, and I'm gonna put it on here right now. I had to use both my hands so I couldn't record it, but I'm gonna have this installed and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. I did the dot method, so I'm gonna put this on. I might replace it with the infinity, but we're gonna install this into the case and we're gonna see how it looks. For the amount of Lee & Lee 011 copycats, this one actually looks cool, but I feel like this is gonna fucking suck, bro. This is the best I can do to cable manage, but a lot better than before. I'm gonna have this one lining up over here because I think it's gonna be a little bit better. Took out the hard disk drive tray so I have a lot more space to work with. While I have this open, I'm gonna go ahead and open the power supply. Literally brand new. Still can't believe I got this, and I also got another power supply I'll show in a future build. It's all the way over there. It's a 1250 watt, and I still got that one for $50. I did not realize how tiny these smaller power supplies are. Slightly larger than my hand. I'm going to plug this into the power supply so it's a lot easier to cable manage rather than me screwing this in and then having to plug this stuff in. So right now I'm going to cut to that part. All right, somewhat pre-cable managed. Now we're gonna install motherboard onto here, and then we're gonna put everything together and try to turn it on. All right, I got everything plugged in except for the GPU, or actually I need to plug in the CPU, and I'm gonna plug in the rest of the LEDs, and then finally I'm gonna plug in the 3080 Ti, and hopefully it turns on. I got everything plugged in, including the little small F panels. I hate those so much. Right now I have it bunched up like this because I need to test it to see if it turns on. Then I got the USB plugged in, another LED, the HD, and then now we're gonna put in the GPU. It is a little messy, but I just want to see if it even turns on. 3, 2, 1. Everything's spinning. We got light, pretty quiet. I don't know what that says. Can't tell. All right, I'm gonna see what that red light is and see if I can try to figure out what exactly is causing the problem. It's so clean right now. It looks amazing. So let's find out what that red light is. Probably plug in a monitor tomorrow, then we'll go from there. So I have my little setup over here for Ethernet. As you can see, we got the 3080 Ti, we did not get scammed. 1TB SSD. We got the memory, 6000, 16 gigs, 7700X. So far, everything's looking great. So I was checking out the RGB Fusion, bro. It's low-key cool. Also, don't mind the Legos right now. That's gonna be sag bracket. But look at this. How clean that is. That's gonna make pictures so amazing. Dude, PC's literally set. I'm just gonna update to Windows 11. And now I'm gonna list it on Java. We're gonna see, I'm probably gonna list it kind of like below market, because the only reason I'm saying that is that I'm a new seller, and compared to everybody else on YouTube, like TechSource and this one other guy that I'll probably put up here, they have like a lot of experience. So on Java, you know, they sell right away. But me, I'm going in raw. What? So we'll see how it goes. So the total I spent on the PC build was $776, and I ended up selling it on Mercari for $1,047.50. That was a really successful PC flip, and I have a couple more PCs that I'm going to be building, and that'll be featured in the other videos.